course, not all thunderstorms are going to be strong enough to require a special marine warning. So we also issue short-term forecasts, or nowcasts. Short-term forecasts are weather-driven. So if there's no weather going on, then we don't issue a short-term forecast, or at least no significant weather. Short-term forecasts, when they are being issued and there's thunderstorms in the area or something else in the area that we want to talk about, are updated every 1 to 2 hours. And basically, short-term forecasts give details on the situation. If talking about the example of thunderstorms, short-term forecasts would be issued to talk about the direction that the thunderstorms may be moving and what kind of conditions they may be producing. And this is especially important when the storms are below warning criteria and there's no other products out there. The short-term forecast can give you an idea of where the storms are and where they're going and what they may, kind of conditions they may produce. The best way to get the National Weather Service forecasts and warnings, or one of the best ways to get them, is through NOAA Weather Radio. The great thing about NOAA Weather Radio is they're mobile units and can be taken out there in the water, so you can get updated weather information whenever you want it off the NOAA Weather Radio. The NOAA Weather Radios play all of the National Weather Service forecasts, advisories, and warnings. So when out there in the open water, you can get updated weather information at any time using the NOAA Weather Radio. The Coast Guard also retransmits National Weather Service advisories and warnings on the Marine Radio Channel 16. Looking at the coverage of the NOAA Weather Radio in this area, you can see transmitters at Riviera near Baffin Bay, at Corpus Christi along the coastal bend there, and up towards Port O'Connor. You can see the frequencies listed there for each of these transmitters, but you can see that these have very good range and extend well out into the waters, a good 20 nautical miles offshore. So again, weather radios, it's a very important tool to have out there, as you can get updated weather information at any time. Of course, before you would be out in the open water, you would want to get maybe a forecast so you can see what to expect out there. And if you're listening to this presentation, you're very aware of our web page. This is the home page for the National Weather Service office in Corpus Christi. If you look at the map, you can see that shaded on the map, you can tell any kind of advisories or statements or warnings that are in effect for the Corpus Christi area by the shading there on the map. If you click on the advisory or the statement, it will show you the exact statement that's in effect. Or if you click on the out in the marine area, it'll take you to our marine web page, and it shows a more detailed map of our marine area, showing you our marine forecast zones. It also has observations available by clicking on any of these red dots here. That would get you to buoy 20 offshore, and there's also a good network of observations in the nearshore waters that are put out there by Texas A&M Corpus Christi. These are T-Coon sites, and they have current weather information on wind speeds and wind direction. There's tide data listed up on here on the right side of the page. And also, if you click anywhere in one of these marine zones, so you click in Corpus Christi Bay, or if you click in the offshore marine zone or nearshore marine zone, it'll take you directly to our coastal water forecast that we spoke about earlier. This is the 5-day coastal water forecast specific for the zone that you clicked on. The coastal water forecast has, again, forecasts of wind speed and direction, seas. But one of the most important things in the coastal water forecast is this is the product that is used to issue any kind of a longer-term advisory or warning. So small craft advisories, the way that these are issued is by headlining them in the coastal water forecast, as you see here. Gale warnings or hurricane warnings, these would all be headlined at the top of the coastal water forecast for the zone that you clicked on. Well, that brings us to the conclusion of the National Weather Service Corpus Christi Marine Program presentation. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to visit our website and learn about the National Weather Service Marine Program. I hope this presentation has given you a better understanding of our marine program and all the marine forecasts, warnings, and advisories available to you. I hope you will take full advantage of the program and use it to stay out of harm's way when operating in our coastal waters. Thank you, and safe boating out there.